I don't know how to do intros yet, so don't mind that little shenanigans I just did. Anyways, today's video is going to be, it's not a review, but it's going to be more of a instructional how-to on tightening up your figures. So I got this sweet piece. It's made by Joy Toy. It has basically same style as Acid Rains for a Japanese company, but everything else is tight on him. But this is super loose. The feet is loose, and something this size, you know, I gotta have him hit those poses because everything else is tight except for these. So luckily, that's one of the easiest fix to do on figures. So I know usually people would use floor polish. I don't have floor polish, so I decided to opt with the clear nail polish from my wife. And okay, so all you really need to do, see how easily that popped off? Not fun. So I just put a little bit, just a dab, all around. Make sure not to be shy. You gotta be a little bit generous with the coating. Not too much, but not too little either. And just let it dry for a little bit. Not for too long. And then you just put it in. And now it's going to work itself in the crease, in the creases, in the space. Right? You gotta let that get in there. If it's still not tight enough, I need a little bit more, and I think I gotta wait a little bit longer before I pop it back in. Alright, I'm gonna let that sit for a few minutes. And while we're doing that, while we're letting this little foot dry, let me show you how sweet this figure is. Any of you guys that played Titanfall are gonna know that the selection of Titans, of Titanfall style mechs, is very limited. They have that the Play Arts Kai one, which I see seems to have a lot of issues of breakage. They tend to break really easily. The McFarlane one is nice, but typical to most of the McFarlane figures, there's not really a lot could be desired for articulation. It's you know, it'll hold a pose, it looks good in that pose, but that's it. You're kind of stuck. Now with these figures, they actually come with expansion packs. Let me show you guys the boxes. So these are some of the expansion packs. Right? So that bike could turn into a hover bike or a drone. Okay. And there's this, which turns kind of like into a turret tank style thing. And you can take the gun pieces out and it could be handled by the mech. As you can tell, it even color matches, and all these pieces come off. These are modular, so like your display options, there's literally limited by your imagination. And here's the bike. He's in a drone configuration right now. It's kind of like a murder drone because I have the pinchers and the chainsaw, right? It's pretty badass. And it even has the foot pegs for the pilot, which I don't have. I'm gonna get that soon. Okay, so let's try putting this back and see how this goes now. Ooh, see, it's much tighter now. Much tighter. There you go. Okay. Now, I'm going to do the other one. The other one isn't as bad, but I'm going to do it just in case. It's a little bit too loose for my liking. Alright. So these are some of the things that I've been meaning to do for a while. And it wasn't until recently with the whole, super cold going around that I've been able to take videos, take photos of my toys, that I have a little bit more time, so I figured I'd use that time to do a lot of the things that I enjoy, right? Yeah, so that's it for that mini tutorial. I know a lot of seasoned collectors probably already know that trick. I just figured I'd show you guys how I actually do it. I've done it before, but for someone that's new to collecting and want to tighten up their figures, that's an easy way to do it, especially when it comes to ball joints. Especially with figures that have their whole weight is supported in the ball joint. That trick's gonna come in super handy. These figures are not cheap. I mean, they're not super expensive, but they're not cheap either. And with everything going on right now, everyone's income is drastically affected. And if you're a collector and you still like to collect, but you want to collect efficiently without spending too much money or wasting too much money, you got to do a lot of this stuff on your own. And I know some people are anal, they don't like touching their figures, I get it, but this was a gift from a friend, so I want him to be in the best shape possible. Anyway, that's it for now. Please like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. Like I said, I'm just starting to get back into this. If you have any questions, or if there's any other things you want to see me do or review, I'll do my best to accommodate you guys, and I will respond to your messages and comments. Since I don't have that many subscribers currently, it shouldn't be an issue of me communicating with you guys. So thanks for watching, and stay safe.